happy.
No,
But
I'm not. No, and you know what? We got something to settle a little bit later. Something that happened last show, and I don't appreciate Eddie. I really don't. And the fans were calling me and wiring me what exactly went on. And I won't mention right now. I'll be dignant.
fine, we'll talk about it. I'll give you the respect, George, there. But, you know, we might have to go back to the telegrams to look at earlier that they use nowadays in 2018. I'll have to go look through that box.
Well, I'll tell you what. You look them up because I've got a lot to say about this.
Well, we'll have that discussion later. Of course, we're going to go back to Ray Papadon as he announces the next match for tonight.
Well, let's do it.
So Ray Papadon Campos is getting into the ring, and of course, joining us tonight on commentary, actually, none other than Prince Adam. Let's bring Prince Adam in here, George, so we can discuss the next match. So Prince Adam, donning a new crown there, George. The Prince himself. I'm going to go ahead and give him the mic really quick so we can hear what he has to say.
Prince Adam, you're here, and I know you.
How do I work this?
It's got to go over your crown there. I mean, may I hold the crown? Yeah, let me go ahead and grab the crown from you real quick.
How many crowns is he going to wear, Eddie?
I believe this is his first well-known one. Of course, to serve it here.
Down.
Here we go.
All right.
Prince Adam, welcome, of course, to commentary with us tonight, and you're very well aware of what's happening tonight. You've seen this is.
I am very, very well
old
aware.
here.
That's right. I'm here to see El Rayo. Me and him have been in contact for a little bit. I know I've been gone for a while, but
Which is your real face, that or that?
This is representation of the old me, of the old Prince Adam. See, I did a lot of soul searching these past couple weeks, and we'll get more into that when the time comes.
We're going to head back into the ring here with Ray Papadon Campos as he announces tonight's match of El Rayo versus Del Rio, of course, here tonight at AAPW.
That wouldn't happen to be Vega Del Rio, would it be?
No. Yes, it is.
Vega Del Rio coming out to the ring tonight. Again, half of the tag team championship here at AAPW.
I remember well. I remember very,
You
very
have
well.
some experience with Vega Del Rio.
Of course.
It
Talk
seems
about your
like
experience.
you have some heat with him, not experience.
Oh, talking about heat, George. Talk about these past 4 weeks in the desert because of Vega Del Rio and his tag team partner, David Diaz.
Is that why you decided to shave and don a new mask? Is the
Yes.
heat,
Yes.
the temperature? What was it like meditating out in the desert and finding your true spirit animal here that George is very well aware of?
The words are very hard to comprehend. The temperature and the magnitude of this weight that I had to deal with, this stone mask that I'm wearing. This is no ordinary mask, Mr. Eddie. This is a stone death mask, and this death mask represents the old me.
You like that, don't you, Eddie?
I love it. Speaking of death, black hearts, it's totally my language, George.
I know. Well, I know your language, and I know what you're trying to prove. But El Rayo is going against Vega Del Rio, and we got Prince Adam alongside of me in the middle next to Eddie Tobias. And Eddie, there it is, this match. I really think Vega is in great condition for this match. El Rayo, I don't think
He's very formidable, yes. Very.
Okay, making the tie-up, and again, it's got him wrapped up in a reverse bear hug, and we are absolutely loving it. Oh, he's got a hold. Oh, and toss him off. Now you see skill right there. Now can't you admit that? That's great, Eddie. You're speechless.
I'm just waiting for El Rayo to basically make his move. It's all a show. Of course, as we know, we've donned the mask. We have the mask here. One old mask with Prince Adam himself, donning the new mask, and El Rayo himself proving a point that the spirit is not just within the mask, but it's within the heart of the warrior, as Blue Blade failed to show in the last match.
I couldn't have said it any better than myself, my brother.
You know, you two seem to be on the rise with El Rayo.
He's been doing great things, George.
No, I admit he has, but he's also got that unorthodox way of winning.
Winning's winning. Winning
That's
is
what I've been
winning.
trying to tell George this entire time, Adam.
Oh, solid.
Sorry, Prince. That's what I
Please,
said.
please, Eddie. I like you. Don't make me not like you.
Drop down, over, and look, El Rayo goes under and hip toss, and you saw that tremendous 1, 2, and
See, Vega can't carry that momentum to win the match. El Rayo, he's just playing possum. Watch.
I think Rayo's been half the time on his back.
I call it
can't get out of
strategy.
it.
Strategy,
Oh,
George.
strategy.
You've been in the
Well,
business a long
it's
time,
right. No,
George.
George,
You've
it's-
seen this. You've
it's
played
called
this game
resting.
before, George. You've played this game before. Don't act like you haven't.
You know, you have your comments and abilities, the way you express yourself, but I see a champion right now as Vega Del Rio is trying to proclaim his
I see
ability.
El Rayo's plan coming to fruition, just like we spoke about in the desert when he dragged me out of the hell that I was in.
That's technique right there, isn't it?
Just like he's
That's
dragging,
technique.
just
Wear
like
'em
he's
out.
dragging that head across the turnbuckle there, George.
You know, and about your, I'm not going to talk about your matches, no, sir. You have come a long way, but there's something to be said about you. Again, there it is. I love it, don't you? It's great.
It's okay.
Oh, we've got a hater in here. Well, I'll tell you what. Next time you meet Vega Del Rio, and you're in the ring with him.
Vega will.
Remember. I
Vega will
someday.
meet every part of my hate, Mr. De La Isla. Don't worry about it. I got a score to settle.
Well, you're still carrying that, and you know, right there, kicked him on the lateral side of his leg, over the top rope
See,
and down.
Just like we were saying earlier, George,
Yeah.
El Rayo is just playing possum. He's waiting for the right opportune moment. I mean, the big guy like Vega Del Rio, and he just throws him over like he weighs like a possum.
Oh.
He's hiding the strength
There
underneath
he
that
is.
mask.
He's down on the floor.
Nah,
Look at
he's
him
no
striking.
possum. He's a desert snake,
You know,
ready and waiting.
if I'm not mistaken, he's starting to physically mimic you.
Well, let's just say we spent some time together. Like I said, George, he
my
dragged me out
gosh.
of that hell, and he said, Prince Adam, I need you, and we need to take over AAPW. There's gonna be some changes. That's all I'm gonna say. There's gonna be some changes.
Fighting back in El Rayo right now is trying to stay in there with Del Rio. Del Rio throws him back inside the ring, and again, you see? Again and again.
You would think that Vega Del Rio would put on a bigger fight, George. I mean, last week they were beaten up in the middle of the ring with the belts. Now's his opportunity, and he's wasting it by not even putting a beating on the Rayo himself.
Because of beatings keep you up at night, Eddie.
But Prince Adam, what did you say? You're training so many. Why? El Rayo, you?
I wouldn't call it so much training, more it's just guided meditation of like-minded people.
See, I like that, George. Guided meditation.
Meditation, I know.
All right, looking inside of yourself to find that true warrior.
Guided meditation, but where does the physicalness come? It's always coming
It's
out.
right in front of your eyes, George.
Yeah,
I
it's
know
coming
you.
Out. Yes, so it's slamming him on the concrete floor, and
It's 98% mental, 2% physical, George. That's where the physical comes from.
you are twisting all the words around to formulate what you think is really
I
fair.
have seen nothing wrong in this match. I've seen a competitive match between two people. Yes, Vega.
Right there,
I'll give
right
the
in
devil
eye.
his due. Vega's a very formidable opponent. I know. I've lost my titles to him.
Right
That's-
there.
and that's
One,
gotta-
two.
Taking out with two Vega there. Now that's gotta rub you the wrong way, Prince Adam, because Prince, you held the title with your other tag team championship, and now
Yes.
because of losing it, it forced you to go out, find yourself, come back again, reborn. You know, you were out in the desert for a long time, and in the process, your friend El Rayo here brought you back out,
Yes.
inflicting damage.
Yes.
You must be having a blast
Eddie,
watching
quit
this match.
instigating him.
He's doing his job,
Oh,
Mr. De La Isla.
Look,
You know this.
This is.
I'm
Whoa!
calling it like I see it, George.
Two. Oh, that was close.
And see, that is the major problem. No, I'm not going to let this
gotta
go. I'm
admit-
not going to let this go. That's the major problem with AAPW right now. Is you want to applaud mediocrity. You want to... El Rayo's just trying to get ahead. And he is doing everything in his power to win this match. And I see nothing wrong with that. I can't comprehend. Why can't you?
Oh, knee right in the gut. Okay, there it is.
And perfectly
Go, one,
legal
two.
knee.
Well, oh my gosh. What's
Speechless.
legal was that? Yes,
See
I
that,
am.
Eddie?
Yeah.
Speechless.
I am, because I don't understand what right and wrong to you guys are. I mean, I don't understand.
It's the new era, George. The old school, old 70s way of wrestling is dead. It's the new
Oh,
era.
whoa!
I know,
That was
witnessing it.
great.
Playing favorites. It's just like AAPW, playing those favorites.
Favorites. But we have
Vega
a lot
Del
of
Rio.
favorites out here. But right now, my favorite
Paper
is Vega Del Rio.
champions.
What
False idols.
an instrument! What an instrument of greatness! And I tell you, I like Vega Del Rio. He's got to get that opportunity to carry that belt again.
Of course.
He is.
Of course. Like I said, I'll give the devil his due. He's a very formidable opponent.
You know,
But
when you
I've
win-
seen him talk with you, Mr. George.
Well,
30
I-
minutes before
I
shows,
talk-
after shows, giving you
Prince,
rights. It
Prince,
sounds like you're pretty biased to me, Mr. Della Isla.
There's the
Another
strategy
false
we're talking
idol.
about. Right there.
You know, you're coming
Another
up with
propaganda piece.
Fans are listening to you. They're thinking that I'm biased, or I really appreciate all the wrestlers, but you think yes.
You
sir,
have said
I do
nothing
have
wrong,
a few
nothing right about
favorites.
El Rayo. Nothing positive about El Rayo. Look at him.
Look at the strength that he has against a man like
He's
like
taking down Vega del Rio. A man that put me away in less than 4 minutes.
Well, I don't know what to say about that, but Rayo.
And that's what he
look,
wants right
there it
there.
is.
That's what it's all about for El Rayo. It's the gold.
What is he doing with that?
He's admiring the gold.
He's admiring right now.
He
the
knows I
middle
like gold, the
match.
prince and his gold. He
He's
wants to bring
gonna
it back
take
to me.
you. Oh, I see. Eddie's Charlie stopped him. Eddie, you see that, right?
Charlie
Adam?
Shaw doing his job.
Oh no!
Rayo using him
no,
as the perfect
that
strategy,
is
George.
wrong.
What happened?
Prince Adam, look at it.
what hap-
Look at the screen. What
We
happened?
missed it. We were looking
I'm
at the
sorry, I
Can
lost-
you
lost
replay
it.
that? Can you replay that? That is crazy.
Replay what?
He
was on top this entire match.
No.
He's been on top this entire match.
Oh!
Perfect. Swanton bomb.
Oh my gosh. 1, 2, and 3.
There you go.
No.
Victorious. There's a
What
new
is-
era coming, Mr. Della Isla. New era.
That I protest. I'm taking it to the commission. That is not right. I'm
Take it to
showing
the commission
Hey,
then. I don't
me
give
that
a.
video. Give me that video. I've got to take it to. Give me that video, Eddie.
We're gonna look through it, George.
Eddie,
We'll take a look.
give me the video.
Eddie, it's been a pleasure.
We gotta bring up.
I have to go talk to El Rayo
Adam,
about
get
some
this guy outta
business.
here. What
I
is
am- I am
that?
leaving,
Prince
sir.
Adam,
I am
we
leaving,
gotta
sir.
Take you and your crown out of here. This is not right, Eddie. Take it to the commission.
It's
All
been
right,
a
all
pleasure
right, thank you
dealing
very
with a
much.
professional like yourself
very much.
rather than emotional
Can we
You
say
know-
Mr. Della Isla over
Prince Adam
here.
Coming out.
This is not right.
And you're right, I am going to take it to commissioner. I'm going to talk to Mr. Papadon himself because this has to stop today. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this.
Eddie,
All right.
no, just get him out of here.
Look.
Security, shut the door on him.
New era coming. New
Shut era the door.
coming, George, and you know that.
That was wrong. Totally wrong. Don't ever come back. Why did you let him in here? You
I
two
just
were
I just
liars.
thought that it would be a great idea to have the new Prince Adam come in and talk about the lucha, the art that you absolutely love
You
and
know,
grew up doing.
The fans on Twitch can comment about this, and I'll tell you what. You have got some kind of conspiracy or something going. I've asked you to get back into the ring before, and you keep delaying. You keep delaying it. You're working out with them, but you keep delaying it. What is your...
Oh, as Prince Adam just said, we feel like APW's playing favorites, and it's about time the new era takes over. So if I can be behind the scenes with you guys, maybe I can help call a little bit of the shots.
Well, you know what? Why don't you bring Papa Don into the light of this? Because he's the one that promotes and quotes everybody what they're saying. And I'll tell you what, you're being you're calling me biased. I call the champions, the way I see it, very biased and all that, because they're champions. But
We'll see how that goes, George. But what I can say, if anything, what I can say is that if I'm going to be biased, it's towards all the production and the people behind the scenes. And as we go to our intermission tonight, George, of course, we like to talk about the documentary that was well produced and put on by some of the students here in Austin, Texas, at the University of Texas at Austin. Did an amazing documentary about AAPW and the work and all the students, which of course I'm sure you'll be happy to see, George.
absolutely, I'm going to watch.